Three things. First thing is her consultative style. That's probably the primary reason why Jess and I ended up going with her. It wasn't a high pressure, let's find you something that works great. It was a, what are you looking for type of an approach. So the consultative style is certainly one thing. Number two is her knowledge. You can't really replace that. This was our first time home purchase for us. And I think if it would have been our fifth time home purchase, Reba would have been just as valuable because she understands the market and she knew all those small things. She understood the taxes. She understood or gave guidance on here are some things that you might want to ask when you're talking to different lenders. So very knowledgeable in addition to the consultative selling style. Third thing is that she's genuine. That was it. So those first two were great, and as we started working with her, we found out, okay, that wasn't a show. That was there. It was real. Yeah, fun process.
What is the best memory or story that you have about working with Reba?
You know what? I'd actually say one of the last things that happened with us. So we were going back and forth with the seller, and we knew we wanted the house, and she knew she wanted to sell it to us. So it was a good working relationship. But the seller knew she needed a little bit more cash. So in talking with Reba, we said, what can we do here? And Reba came up with a pretty good idea, which was to find some middle ground. So we kind of amended the contract a little bit, and actually the seller ended up leaving some different items for us, and we ended up paying a little bit more for the property, which worked out better for both of us. We obviously didn't need to buy new things, and she didn't have to worry about transporting those, and she had a little bit of extra cash. So it was mutually beneficial. She didn't have to go through the expense or time of trying to sell it. Yeah, pretty good idea, I thought, and obviously it worked out well because we're about to move in, so it's good.
What do you think about ERA American Realty now that you've worked with them?
Well, if Reba is any indication of the company, I have very high standards for the organization. It was a pleasant process. To be honest, I looked at it though as more Reba. So she might have had a name on her business card, but it really just her passion and her integrity translated through, which to me is the sign of a good company. When I'm working with any major organization, it's nice to know that you have that brand name behind them, but it really comes down to the individuals you're working with. So in this case, I can't really speak too much to ERA Realty, but I can say that Reba is a great person, and to me that translates to a great company that I worked with.